Hello. This is Angela Johnson Ayers here. Thank you so much for joining me today, this Monday, September the 9th, for my podcast, Confessions of Mommy. It has been a while since we have talked, and I did that intentionally and accidentally. I just needed time you need time sometimes to regroup and to rethink and to just contemplate life. But I wanted to talk to you all today because when I was in line, and I'm going to have different shows about the summer. You know, I know we haven't even dived in and talked about summer. And I want to share with you all my journey of this summer with the kids, getting them into school, the stresses, the everything, the good, bad, and the ugly that's encompassed my life. But the reason I wanted to talk to you today is because I really believe, and I wonder if this is true for you women as well. If you find being a mother, being a wife, whatever if you find yourself feeling as if you are a little self-centered, and I'm not saying self-centered in a way where you don't give a doggone about other people. When I say self-centered, I mean more so in a way of like, well, this is just to survive every day. For self-preservation, I have to focus my attention on what I need to do for our family, for my children, for my home. You know, before I became a mother, and I had other friends and family members who were moms and wives, sometimes I would look at them and judge them, and I would say to myself, man, they are selfish. All they think about is them and theirs. All they think about is their family, you know, and their time with them, you know, and I would sometimes be judgmental. And then I became a mother. And my transition to becoming a mom was not as easy or as I thought I would be. You know, I did not anticipate. I never knew I would go through the anxiety, the depression, even though a lot of the depression was my hormones. A lot of it was postpartum depression. But it just, a myriad of feelings aroused up in me and boiled up and over like cooking in a pot. And it was just a recipe for disaster when it came to me becoming a mom. And so it just was not a good transition. So for me to survive, particularly the beginning phases of mommyhood, I had to become, or so I felt I had to become only focused on me and mine to survive. And so now let's talk almost 11 years later of being a mom and married for 13 years. I think about how now, and the reason I thought about that, dang, I have become a little self-centered on just me and mine, is, let me tell you what happened today. Okay. In line, I dropped the children off at school, went to went to Walmart and had to get some groceries and things. And then I said, you know what? I have this little gift card here because last week when I went to Starbucks, and I don't go very often because I ain't have the money like that, but I went last week and they messed my drink up, right? So, you know, of course I had to go back in line and get that thing straight. And also because they knew they made a mistake, they gave me real milk instead of soy milk. They gave me 2 gift cards as a complimentary, you know, to make up for their mistake. So I said, okay, I'm going to use the little complimentary card today and get me a coffee. I got in line. I ordered what I love, a grande soy skinny vanilla latte with no foam. The reason I say no foam is because I'd be doggone if I'm spending almost $5.50 for a cup of foam. I don't care if it is a latte and it's supposed to have foam on it. Take that joint off, pour the rest of that mixture, that liquid into my cup, and let me get every ounce of it. Matter of fact, pass me the canister you make it in. Let me just take it to the head, you know? So, but anyway, I got up to the window, you know, ordered my drink. I pulled up to pay with my little gift card, and the lady said, hey, the woman in front of you paid for your drink. And I took my drink and I said, really? Wow. I took it and started drinking it. And I didn't even think for a second, dang, you should have used your gift card and paid for the person behind you. My first thought was, wow, great. And I just started drinking it. And then as I was driving away, and I wanted to catch up and thank the person in front of me, but she has taken off so fast I couldn't reach her. But as I was driving, I started thinking, Angela, you have programmed yourself so much to just think about you and what encompasses Angela's world. Until sometimes, and not purposely, but you have forgotten others. Now, was I raised to be selfish? Hecky to the no. Listen, I grew up in a house with 8 people in my home. You understand? brothers, sisters, a mom and a dad, dogs. You understand what I'm saying? So growing up in the house that I grew up in, and it's not like we had a huge mansion where we had our own space. I mean, it's like people was on top of each other, so you couldn't really be selfish. You know what I'm saying? So I was not reared to just focus on mine. But like I said, my selfishness, and if I'm honest with you, if I'm honest with myself, if I'm honest with God, my survival, just being a mother and a wife, I became selfish, because it's like everything I do in a day, being a stay-home mom, focuses on the home, focuses on whatever Angela's world is. If it's helping pay the bills, setting up doctor's appointments, taking kids to the doctors, taking care of the sick kids, taking care of myself, taking care of my husband, cleaning, cooking, laundry. Everything I do in a day, my mind is encompassed around just me and mine. Is that a bad thing? No. But is it something you should be aware of? Absolutely. And that's what I saw today. I was like, dang, what could I have done? Why didn't my mind instantly think about the person behind me? And to be quite honest, when I did think about it, my first thought was, wow, that was great. Second thought was, oh, good. Now I can save this gift card and use it another time. But my thought was never to pay for the person behind me. And so let me ask you all, moms, women, have you found that being a wife and a mother has become just such a survival mode that all you see is what's you and yours? Like, okay, I got to do this at 2:00 for the kids. I got to pick them up. I have to do this. I got to do, where everything encompasses, where your mind is just so consumed with your world, till you unintentionally and not purposely, but you become self-centered, And I have become that. And so that the epiphany hit me today, where it was like, dang, Angela, now that you're aware, you have to do better. Because I have to be honest with you all, many times, I don't even reach out to friends and family as much as I should, because the free time that I may have, that I could be talking on the phone to someone or anything, it's like, God, sometimes I have to be very strategic on my energy. You understand? Because I know I get exhausted quickly now, for whatever reasons, and I have to just pace myself. You understand? My children drain me. My husband drains me. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying it in a real way. You understand? And so whatever extra energy I do have, many times I don't use it to just like be sitting on the phone. Some of y'all might say that's relaxing. For me, it's not a lot of times, because I'm thinking, well, dang, I could be doing laundry. I could be doing this. I could be doing that. I could help the kid with the homework, and so I a lot of times do not reach out as I should. And as I look back in my life, there have been times I have not been a good friend to people. I have not been there like they needed me to be. For whatever reason. And so now that I am aware that I need to do better, I need to do better. You understand? And so that's just where I'm at today. And I thought about it. I said, I want to share with, on the podcast today and just talk about that, because, it's just like, let me tell this lady, you have such beautiful hair.
Oh, you are always frizzy.
I'm sorry, I had to shout out and let the lady know I thought her hair was beautiful. But anyway, I like to give compliments, sincere compliments. I hate when someone, particularly as women, sometimes as women, we don't finesse each other enough. It's like, I've never been one of those jealous women. Now, I have been a lot of things in life, and I know I'm getting off of script. I'm getting off of my point, but we talking, it's just, it's you and I, you understand? But I cannot stand it, a jealous woman. If a woman is beautiful, if her hair looks good, if her clothes, if her nails, how does it hurt to compliment someone? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't never know. That compliment could just be the catalyst to give her the strength to go forward in life. You don't know this woman's having a hell of a day, literally a day from hell. And your compliment, your sincere compliment, speaks life. Now, I don't like people blowing smoke up my butt. You understand? Don't piss on me and tell me it's rain. Don't put 100 on 10. If your compliment is not sincere, shut up. But if it's sincere, let a sister know. And I don't care if you black, white, red, green, or Martian. I don't care what you are. If you up and popping and you look good or you smell good, I'm going to tell you, because it is what it is. So anyway, back to my point. But And that's one area where I noticed I am not selfish, because as I started thinking about it today, I started feeling a little bad about myself. Like, dang, Angela, you have become self-centered. All you focus on is you and your family and doing what you need to do for them. But then I had to start reminding myself of ways that I am not self-centered. So many cases when you see the truth, when God shows you or unveils a part of yourself to you, don't allow the spirit of condemnation or guilt to come in and to start making you feel down on yourself. Okay, you see the problem. Now let's work on it. So that's what I started thinking about today, where I have to now, just like I consciously think about my family, each day I want to consciously think about something I can do each day outside of myself. And I'm going to make a conscious effort to do that. In doing that, it won't be just all about Angela's world. You understand? And again, being about Angela's world was a state of survival for me all these years. I mean, it's just what it is. If all I see is house, what I need to do around the home, for the kids, for husband, for life, that's just what I'm entrenched with. But now I have to make a conscious effort to do so. So I just wanted to see how you all feel about it. Hit me up at the on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel if you hear this on YouTube or on my podcast, and like it if you like it, and leave your comments, because it just helps to hear from you, and just know that we are not alone in this journey called mommyhood. All right, talk to you soon. You all be blessed. Bye-bye.